Hello, butterfly. This is Stephanie. Welcome to Butterfly Dreams. Today's tutorial, I will teach you how to make some beautiful earrings made out of these wood veneers from Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree. These are the ones that I actually used for this tutorial, but I had also already made some prior to this video using the Hobby Lobby ones. I will say, however, that the Hobby Lobby ones are quite fragile and they can easily break, so you must handle them with care if these are the ones you decide to use. Otherwise, I highly recommend using these Dollar Tree ones that are a little bit thicker and can withstand a little bit more finagling with. Alright, so here I am just removing them from the package, and I will remove the sticky foam from the back with this tool from Dollar Tree as well. I really like that pokey little tool. It brings two different sizes in the packs and it's very useful for all sorts of crafts. Here I'm using my favorite chalk ink, which is the Versa Magic chalk ink in these pastel colors, and I just purchased these at Hobby Lobby, but I think you can find them at different craft stores. And I really like this chalk ink because it dries really fast and it's very user friendly. So if you're new to inks and such, I would definitely recommend chalk inks. And so I'm just dabbing the chalk ink on the snowflakes. I decided to go with these pastel colors because that's really the whole look that I like for the holiday season. So I did two in the lavender and now I'm gonna do two in the pink. It's hard to tell on screen, but that's actually a little bit brighter pink in person. It looks a little bit peach on camera. And so I'm gonna allow them to dry, but for the sake of the video, I kind of went a little quickly and I just flipped them right over, but give it some time to dry. I would say like a couple of minutes, maybe 15 minutes or so, maybe a little sooner than that, 10 or 15 minutes, just to make sure that it is dry enough for you to work with. And then I used this random piece of scrap just to protect my surface. And I'm just dabbing it. When you do this part, make sure you're doing it flat on a table or some sort of hard flat surface so that you don't break these snowflakes, because I did also break some of these pieces because I was stabbing the ink a little bit too aggressively. So definitely handle with care. Patience does it. We're going to do the same to the other two. For this part, you can use any color you'd like. You can probably paint it with acrylic paint. You can leave them in its natural color. Choose what you want to do. That's probably going to be the hardest part. You can also decide to use 3 snowflakes as opposed to 2. You can use different designs, all sorts of things. This is just an idea and you can modify it to your liking, as I do with any DIY. Or as I say, with any DIY. Okay, so now I'm going to take my stickles, and of course I had to add a little bit of sparkle, because what is life without sparkle, right? Am I right? So we will just add the stickles. And I love the stickles, I've said it before, because it is easy to work with and it dries fairly quickly, but you definitely have to allow some time for it to dry. And I feel like it's self-leveling, so that means when you're using the product, it really kind of evens out on its own on whatever surface you're using it. Next up, I am taking these earring hooks. I'm not sure what they're called, but these little hooky things for earrings that I have. And then I'm going to take 4 jump rings. Initially I had taken two bigger pieces and then two medium-sized pieces, but it turned out that the bigger pieces were a little bit too big for the holes that the snowflake already had. I was just trying to work with the size of the holes in the snowflake because it's just much easier for you. It's already there. So then I had to switch it up to the smaller, medium-sized jump ring, and here I'm just hooking it. And also with this part, be very, very delicate with it. Handle it with care for sure, because you can break it if you don't. And when I was practicing on making these earrings initially, I was a little bit too rough with this part too, and I ended up breaking a really nice snowflake that I had already colored and covered with glitter. So definitely handle with care as much as possible. Look at how lovely they turn out. Lovely. And they're lovelier in person. You can't really admire them too much on the camera because of course it's not the same between, you know, the colors not coming through and the glitter not coming through, but honestly they're really, really nice, and they're, you know, the perfect statement piece. You can wear this to your ugly sweater Christmas party. I personally would wear this just because I don't know why it reminds me of like Elsa from Frozen for some reason, but I think these are just so beautiful. How beautiful. So really, there's so many ways to customize these, so many ways to create it. I absolutely love them. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, fly free. Bye!